Hi, I'm Graham and this is Lorraine, and we're here to welcome you to the unique art of Tai Chi. Tai Chi is an ancient Chinese exercise which is easily recognized by its slow, captivating movements. Originally, Tai Chi was developed as a martial art but is now practiced by millions of people around the world to improve and maintain good health.
Tai Chi represents a way of life, being able to meet day-to-day challenges with energy whilst remaining calm and relaxed inside. The first noticeable benefit is usually a feeling of relaxation and well-being. Becoming aware of which parts of your body are tense and how to relax them results in a calmer mind and body. The benefits of Tai Chi quickly flow into other areas of your life, allowing for a more relaxed and healthy approach to daily activities.
By following this video, you will be taken step by step through the process of learning Tai Chi. The Tai Chi form taught in this video is a simplified routine which still contains the traditional Yang postures. Unlike most forms, however, this routine requires only a small amount of space and can be easily practiced in your own home. Should you wish to expand your knowledge of Tai Chi, this video will form a solid basis for more advanced learning. Watch now as we demonstrate the form we are going to teach you today.
First, we will start with the neck. Remember to keep your shoulders relaxed. Slowly drop your head forward as far as you can go without forcing it, and then bring it back to the start. Now look up, letting your head go back as far as feels comfortable. Return to the starting position. Repeat this exercise slowly. Next, turn your head to the left. Only go as far as is comfortable. Now turn back to the front and carry on across to the right shoulder. Keep your movement nice and slow. As you progress with this exercise, the aim is to increase the range of movement by turning a little bit more each time. The last neck exercise is a half circle roll to the front. Start by looking over your left shoulder. Drop your head down till you are looking straight down. Then carry on up until you are looking over your right shoulder. Always stop at your shoulder. Never roll your head in a full circle to the back. Move the neck smoothly and slowly. Moving down to the shoulders now. Rest your fingertips on your shoulders. Make large circles with your arms, first forward, then backward. Next, your hips. Stand with your feet together and clasp your hands gently behind your back. Initially, you may have to hold on to something to maintain your balance. That's okay, and as your balance improves, you won't need to. Lift your right knee and move it out to the side as far as you can. Gently lower your leg to the ground, keeping your weight on your left leg. Raise your knee again and bring it back to the starting position. Now the other side. Now your waist. Stand with your hands on your hips. Try to keep your head still. Roll the hips around in a large circle, first to the left, and then to the right. Moving down to your knees. Place both hands on your knees and bend them slightly. Keeping your back straight, roll your knees in a circle to the left. Then to the right. As your flexibility improves, try to bend a bit lower. And lastly, the ankles. Raise your right knee until your foot is off the floor. Rotate the ankle in as large a circle as possible. First one way and then the other. Repeat with the left leg.
The next set of exercises all start in a position called opening stance, so let's have a look at that now. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Feet facing forward, knees slightly bent. Tilt your pelvis forward, which will flatten out your lower spine. Your shoulders and chest should be relaxed, with your arms hanging loosely by your sides. Pull your chin slightly back. Imagine your head is suspended from above by an imaginary piece of string. You should always aim to be standing straight up and down. This is particularly important when you are doing forward pushing movements. Try not to lean forward or lean backwards too much.
Okay, let's do some more exercises. Opening form squat. The next exercise resembles the beginning of the Taichi form. Stand in opening stance. Breathe in and raise your arms to shoulder level. As you breathe out, slowly bend your knees and lower your arms. Only go down as far as feels comfortable. Turn your hands face up. Breathe in and slowly stand up. As you progress with this exercise, try to bend a little lower, but make sure you keep your bottom tucked in. swinging arms. This next exercise is a great way to relax before the form. Stand in opening stance, shoulders relaxed. As you turn your waist to the right, pivot on your right heel and allow the arms to swing and wrap around your body. Now swing out to the left. Remember, the arms are only moving because your body is turning from side to side. Do not consciously move your arms or stop them from swinging. Heaven and earth. Stand in opening stance. As you breathe in, reach upwards. When your arms are almost fully extended, breathe out and drop your arms in a wide circle, looking at your left hand. Start bending at the waist, drop your arms down in front of you. At the bottom, turn your palms to face forward. Breathe in and keep your arms outstretched. Come up to shoulder height, the hands come in, then breathe out and push down. Look to a different side each time you do this exercise. Parting the clouds. This exercise develops your chi. Stand in opening stance. Step forward with your left leg. Bring your hands together but not touching at waist height. As you breathe out, push forward with your hands. When you almost reach your full extension, breathe in and shift your weight back to your right leg, bringing your arms back in a large circle. Your hands return to their starting position. Now repeat with the right leg forward. Breathe out as you push forward and in as you pull back. Pushing chi. Stand in opening stance. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed. Start with your right hand on top. Push out with your right, pull in with your left. Your hands pass each other and change over. Do this exercise slowly, making sure the hands are travelling at the same speed and reaching the changeover points together. Breathe out as your right hand pushes forward and in as it pulls towards you. Waist rotation. Now for the last exercise. Start with your left arm flat and your right arm vertical. Turn your waist to the left. When you reach as far as is comfortable, swap the position of your arms over. Right arm flat and left arm vertical. Now turn your waist to the right and repeat. Breathe in as you turn to the left and out as you turn to the right.
Now we have finished the exercises, but before we start learning the form, let's take a look at our hands. The hands play an important role in Tai Chi. They are the focal point of our vision and project our chi outwards. The hand should be open, but in a relaxed manner. The fingers straight, but with a slight curve. You may feel the presence of qi in your hand as a sensation of warmth.
And lastly, let's look at this quick relaxation before we start the form. Breathe in, raise your shoulders as high as you can, hold them for 2 seconds and then release. Allow the shoulders to drop down into their relaxed position. This exercise releases tension from the shoulder and the neck area and can be done at the beginning of the form or any of the exercises. It is also a good exercise to do whenever you become aware of tension in the shoulder or the neck area.
Now we are ready to start the Tai Chi form. Watch a demonstration next, and then we will take you through it slowly, step by step.
Now it's your turn. We will slow the movements right down to help you learn them. Stand with your feet together, arms at your sides. Move your left foot a shoulder width apart. Turn your arms so that your palms face backwards. Breathe in and raise your arms to shoulder height. As you breathe out, drop your elbows and arms and bend your knees. Okay, let's try that again.
Okay, step out to a shoulder width apart. Now as you breathe in, raise your arms up to shoulder height. As you breathe out, allow your elbows and your knees to sink. Okay.
Turning to the right, pivot on your right heel. Then step up into the right hold ball position. Stepping out straight ahead with your left foot, your left arm comes up to head height and your right arm drops down next to your hip. This is part the wild horse's mane. Let's do that once again.
Turning to the right, pivot on the right heel. Now step up into whole ball. Stepping out with the left foot, the left hand comes up to face height. The right hand rests by your hip.
step up with your right foot and bring your right hand under your left into the left hold ball position. Now step out with your right foot, your right arm moves in a half circle, your wrist in line with your centre. This is ward off. Let's look at that again.
Okay, step up into a left hold ball. Step out with your right foot. The right hand comes round in a half circle. Now let's go from the beginning up to this point. See if you can follow. Begin.
Turn your waist to the right, extend both arms up, right palm facing down and left palm facing up. Sit back, pulling your hands down to your left hip. As you turn back, your left hand comes around to join your right hand with palms touching. Push forward until your arms form a circle. This is grasp the bird's tail. Okay, let's try that again.
Okay, turn your waist to the right. Both hands extend, pulling back into your left hip. The hands come around to the front, palms together and pushing forward. Begin.
Flatten your hands, left over right. Open up your arms to shoulder width. As you sit back, lift up your right toes and bring your hands back in a circular movement down to your waist. Then push back up and forward in the same circular movement. Let's do that again.
Okay, flatten your hands, left over right. Out to shoulder width apart. As you sit back, bring your arms back down in a circle down to your waist. Now push forward and the hands come back out, pushing forward. Okay. Begin.
Shift your weight back to your left foot. Curl your right toes around and allow your right hand to drop until it is in line with your left leg. Move your weight back onto your right foot. Bring your right hand up, allow your left hand to drop down in front of you and move your left foot back to your right, resting on the ball. Your right hand moves out and over with all your fingers touching your thumb while your left ends up at your right forearm with your palm facing you. That was a tricky move. Let's try that once again.
Okay, shift your weight back to your left foot, allow your right hand to drop round till it's in line with your left leg. Now as you shift your weight back onto your right leg, your right hand comes up and your left hand comes down. Bring your foot back in, the right hand goes out and turns over, and your left arm ends up pointing halfway along your wrist.
Step out to the left with your left foot. Whilst transferring your weight forward, bring your left hand around to face you. Then pivot your hand so you are looking at your index finger. This is single whip. Let's do that bit again.
Okay, stepping out with your left foot. Your left hand comes round in a circle. Pivot the left hand round. Go. Right, let's go from the beginning up to that point. Try and follow. Begin.
Flatten your left hand and shift your weight back to your right leg. Bring your left toes around. Take your weight back onto your left foot. Flatten out your right hand and pick up your right foot and place it down on its heels. Rotate your arms until your thumbs are facing upwards and your left hand moves near to your right forearm. This is strum the lute. Once again.
Flatten your left hand. Shift your weight back to your right leg, curl your left toes round. Now transfer your weight back onto the left leg, pick up the right foot, put it down on the heel. And the hands end up with the thumbs facing upwards. Go.
Turn your palms down, pull your hands down towards your left hip as you curl your right toes around. Your arms form the left hold ball position. Let's try that again.
Flatten the hands. Pulling down to your left hip, curl the right toes round. The hands form the hold ball position.
Shift your weight back onto your right leg. As you bring your left foot back in, your hands move up to the right. Turn your waist slightly to the left, drop your left hand down, your left foot opens out, and your right hand moves up to temple height. This is white crane. Once again.
You shift your weight back onto your right leg. Your hands go off to the right as your left foot moves in. Step out with the left foot, the left hand goes out to the left. Okay, one more time from the beginning.
turn your waist further to the left. Drop your right hand down and back to the right. Your left hand comes over the top while your waist turns to the right and your left foot comes back in. Step out with your left foot onto your heel. Your left hand travels in a circle around your waist and your right hand comes in towards you and then pushes straight out. This is brush knee. Let's look at it again.
Turn your waist to the left, drop your right hand down. As your waist comes back round to the right, the left hand comes over. Bring your foot back. Now step out with the left, pushing with the right, and the left hand brushes round the knee. Okay.
Let's begin the closing movement. Shift your weight back onto your right foot and curl your left toes right around to the front. Next, curl your right toes around as well. Your right arm opens up in an arc to the right and your left hand moves up to shoulder height. You're nearly there. Let's do that once again.
Shift your weight back onto your right foot. Curl your left toes round and now turn the right toes round. Take your right hand out and the left hand comes up to shoulder height. Now together. Again.
Bring your weight back to your left leg. As you curl your right toes in, allow both your hands to drop down crossed in front of you and bring your feet to a shoulder width apart. As you stand up, raise your arms. Turn your palms downwards and open up your arms. Drop your hands down to your sides. Pick up your left foot and place it next to your right foot.
Shift your weight back onto your left foot, curling your right toes in. Now drop your hands down in front of you as you bring your right foot back in to your left. As you breathe in, straighten up, bringing your arms out to shoulder height. Turn the hands over, out to shoulder width, and bring them back down to your sides. Now pick your left foot up and place it next to the right.
You are back to the beginning. Well done. Now watch another demonstration of the form and see if you can follow. Now we will do the form facing away from you to make it easier to follow.
Congratulations on your first taste of Tai Chi. Don't be discouraged if you can't do it all at once. Practice a little bit each day and slowly link the moves together.
It's been our pleasure to teach you a small piece of the fascinating art of Tai Chi.